Now let's start. Welcome back to my words. This is online class. For today, we are going to check manometer words calculation. Before we move to the calculation, what is manometer? What is it used for? Manometer is a device or what? An instrument that is used to measure what? Gas pressure. Please take a look now. Manometer is used to measure what? Gas pressure. Take a look. Manometer is used to measure what? Gas pressure. Now let's take a calculation on another hand. Let's look at case 1. It is when the what? Let's write it. When the arm exposed to the atmosphere when the what? Arm exposed to the what? Atmosphere is higher than the what? Than the arm connected to the what? To the gas supply. Please take note of this. Now, in this case 1, now, please take note now. This is case 1. Now, what formula are we going to use? When this arm, right now, it is what? Exposed to the what? Atmosphere. And this one, it is what? It is the arm that is connected to the what? Gas supply. Let's take it to the what? P gas. That is pressure. So let's take it to the what? P atmospheric. Now, whenever you have this guy now, don't forget from our what? Principle or laws that guide pressure in liquid that liquid pressure will increase with what? Depth. Pressure increase with what? With depth. Pressure increase with what? With depth. Now, it says now, if you want to get the total pressure in this gas or the gas pressure now, I will do it. Now, take one thing that you have to connect the arm that is exposed. Take it now, you consider the what? Arm that is exposed to the atmosphere. You connect to the what? To the arm that is connected to the gas supply. Let's connect it now. You notice that what from here now is what? It is moving downward. This is now, look at that. According to pressure liquid now, what happens to pressure liquid? It increases with what? With depth. Now, the more it's going down, the more the pressure. That is now, our gas pressure, PG, equals what? Atmospheric what? Pressure, because it is increasing. Why are we going to increase? Plus. So it becomes what? Plus. Now, this is now what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the difference between the height of the gas connected to the what? To this two, and the gas, the height here. So what that is what? H. So this is the formula we're going to use. What that is one. Whenever the gas that is being exposed is the arm is what? Higher than the what? The one that is connected to the what? The arm that is connected to the gas supply. If this arm is what? Higher than this arm, we use what? Addition. Why? Because you start from the what? You start from the arm that is exposed to the atmosphere. You trace it down to the what? The arm that is connected to the what? Gas supply. So it means as you are moving down, pressure increases. Don't forget the law. Pressure increases what? With depth. So as moving down, what happens? Pressure it increases. Now let's take case 2 now. Let's take case 2. Let's take case 2. Case 2 is when what? Is when the what? The arm connected to the what? The arm connected to the what? To the gas supply in this case now is higher than the arm exposed to the what? To the atmosphere. Now this is now let's take the illustration. Let's take it to in this case now. Now let's take in this case now. Let's know that this is the arm connected to the gas. And this is the arm that is P atmospheric. And this is what? PG, that is P gas. Now know that whenever you have to connect the point, you consider where the part or the arm exposed to the atmosphere. You connect to the what? To the arm connected to the what? Gas supply. So let us use the part now. Let me connect it. So you think that from this point now, how is it moving? It's moving what? Upward. Take us now. For pressure, when does pressure increases? Pressure increases with depth. For them as it is moving above, it decreases or it decreases. This now, this guy is moving from a particular point above. So pressure increases with depth. It means that as the pressure is moving above, it what decreases. But as moving below, it what increases. As pressure moves below the liquid, it increases. But when it moves above the liquid, it what decreases. And this is that it's moving above. So therefore, pressure of the gas, that is Pg, equals to what? An atmospheric pressure. It becomes what? Minus what? Rho GH. Why are we using this formula now? Why using minus in this case now? Because the pressure will what? Decrease. That's why we're using minus. Pressure will what? Decrease. So therefore the pressure of the gas will decrease. Why? Because it is moving above. Because of that. So these are the what? Are the formula we're going to use for the two cases. Now let's solve this example using this. Now what this is the question now? See the diagram. Now what to the diagram? Solution now. Under this now, check the diagram now. Which arm is higher? Is the what? Is the arm exposed to the atmosphere. So connect it now to the arm parallel to the what? Gas supply. How is it moving? Down. So it means you are using this formula. Why? Because from the arm that is exposed to the atmosphere and to the arm that is connected to the gas supply, when you connect from the arm exposed to this place, it's coming down. So it means pressure will what? Increase. Therefore, the pressure in the gas chamber what? Is it like in the diagram above? If the atmospheric pressure is that is PAT is what? 760 millimeter, comma. The pressure in the chamber G, that is PG, pressure of the gas, equal to what we don't know. Don't forget. And from here now, please don't forget this place is what? Is H, not rho G. This place is what? H. Now in this case now, don't forget that. What is the pressure of the gas? Let's have it now. Pressure of the gas becomes what? Atmospheric pressure. Are we using minus or plus? We are using plus. Why are we using plus? Because when you connected it from the arm exposed to the atmosphere to the what? Arm what? Connected to the gas supply, it's moving down. So its pressure increases. Therefore, the pressure in the chamber G is what? Will increase. Therefore, plus H. How are we going to get our H? Our H equals what? The difference between these two arms. The difference between these two arms was what? 10 centimeter minus 3 centimeter. So our H was what? 7 centimeter. Therefore, what is the pressure in the gas chamber G? Therefore, the pressure was what? What is the pressure now? Our pressure was 760. 760 plus what is our difference in the height? That is what? And take notes. We have to convert this 7 centimeter to millimeter. If you add to the 7, it's what? 0. Why? Because pressure is very what? In millimeter. So our height also must be in what? Millimeter. How are you convert centimeter to millimeter? You must multiply. So therefore 7 centimeter or 7 equals to multiply by what? 10 millimeter. So height becomes what? 70 millimeter. Therefore, can I use our formula that PG, because what's our atmospheric pressure in this now? That is 760 millimeter plus 70 millimeter. So therefore, PG equals to 760 plus 70 will give me what? 830 millimeter. That becomes my answer to what? Option C. Please, if you have any question, drop them in my comment section. So please subscribe to my channel so that when any video is uploaded, you get notified. Like and share. Thank you and have a wonderful day.